Good morning and welcome to Southport Pleasure Land. Now we are actually going to do a closed season update here. The park is shut. It's not open until the 6th of April and it's only the 18th of February. So we're a couple of months away, near enough from it opening. But since we are staying in Southport and we know we have a love-hate relationship with Southport Pleasure Land, we quite like the look of some of the rides. We don't particularly like the prices, but we're going to have a wander around and see if they've got anything new that we can see coming for this year. You know, they are generally made of fairground rides as a kind of a rule. However, you know, we have seen some more permanent fixtures with a new Funhouse, which we can actually see over the back, which they were building the last time we were here. Looks like it's now open. We heard reports, someone posted for us that it was open, and it looks quite nice from what we can see. We're not going to be able to get too close to it. The park is obviously all fenced off, but we'll have a quick look over, see what we can find. So here we are around the back end of the Pleasure Land, and there's a few things we can see. We were undetermined last time whether or not this was still called Crazy Loop or whether it's called roller coaster. Well, we now have a massive sign right across the front that says roller coaster, and it looks like it's been tested as well, because the train is on the track. It's not covered from the elements, and I can tell you it's cold here today and it's a little bit windy and it has been raining. We can see people working inside, which is always a good sign. But yeah, new signage there. You can see through there as well, new roller coaster signage just on the piece, and of course that's the new Funhouse as well. It's as close as we can get to it. We missed it last time, but this building here is the new Funhouse. So that was an in-house Funhouse built by the park. It was under construction when we came last summer, but apparently it did actually open before the end of the season. I have to say, it looks really, really nice. The stuff they are doing looks really good. Looks really, really good. As we pan back round, you can see the Enterprise that was here. The temporary ride has gone. The bouncing frogs as well have gone, but they're kind of travelling ones, so we're not too shocked by that they're not here. They've been travelling the circuit for the closed season. The Frisbee though has remained. The Frisbee was shut last time we came. There's not that many of them around. There's not that many travelling ones around either, but the Frisbee remains for the new season. Funhouse and then obviously roller coaster. You can see a few bits and pieces over the back. Nothing particularly new looking, but let's go have a look around the side, see what else we can see. We can also see the shell still. When we come back here, we've got the shell of the pirate ship, which funny enough hasn't got the Miami in front of it. I'm not sure if the Miami's a travelling one for winter. Again, you know, where they have a lot of travelling rides and there's a lot of big fairs around, particularly up the north, you know, rides tend to come out and go travelling. I'm a bit surprised the Frisbee's here. But yeah, some of them are definitely gone. But yeah, roller coaster, I like this signage, and there's quite a bit of it around. As we go around the other side, you'll be able to see it. The Dodgems we know are permanent, they're still over there. Let's go have a look around the other side. So you got the supports there, which look like the old sort of big wheel which they got from Camelot just there. And of course you've got a new Pleasureland sign on the back of the Dodgems. But yeah, over here where the Miami was is no longer a Miami. I think it's amazing actually how much space they have here. I think that you forget when this, obviously before it reopened, you know, Infusion, which was Traumatizer, there was a wooden roller coaster here, and it was really jam-packed, you know, theme park, as opposed to sort of a fair area which it is now. I mean, there's a lot of work to still do around here. I mean, you only got to look at sort of this stuff here, and it does look really, really old, but it does allow you to get some good views through. So you can see the pirate ship is still there. That's still a decoration, even though the structure's still there. It doesn't look like that's coming back. A Twister Star ride isn't going to move, but you know, even the roller coaster, the little roller coaster over here is gone. Whether or not that travels, we're not sure. The Extreme, we know travels, but does usually come back, the Extreme, for each season. Every season we've seen it so far, but it is a travelling one over winter. So it's hard to actually tell kind of what's theirs, what's not theirs, what they kind of get in for the season. I'm sure people know. We're not in the know on that one. We don't have the knowledge on that. We just want to know what's here when we come, and it does change. The lineup does change quite a lot. But you know, you look at this structure here, you know, when you're driving along the main road here at Southport, this is the first thing you see. So there are some lovely touches going on at the park, but there's definitely some work left to do. Opening on the 6th of April. Quite a late Easter this year, so 6th of April, that's when they'll be back. motorhomes and tourers can stay by the park overnight. I mean, this is a very old sort of decor, this, but it's been quite symbolic of the Pleasure Land over the years. Anytime I drove past Pleasure Land, we never came in it, unfortunately, before it shut. We never got to ride the wooden coaster that was here, and we never got to ride Traumatizer that was here either before it went off to Infusion. But this is what I remember seeing, but again, just needs a little bit of a touch-up. You know, even this time of year, this has got to look appealing. Pontins is open down the road, that's where we've been staying. It was rammed, so there's loads of people coming to Southport. They'll be coming back for their summer holidays, undoubtedly. This has got to look appealing. And you know, this bit doesn't, but then you come over here and it doesn't look too bad. So we see the Crazy Caterpillar. That obviously isn't a travelling one. Well, it is a travelling one, but it's obviously not travelling. You see the log flume over there. Again, it's not one that travels over winter, but you'll see here that the first drop isn't actually there. It's all been taken down. Bearing in mind the ride, as far as we're aware, haven't travelled over the closed period. They're obviously doing some routine maintenance on that. And it's inside the park. We'll have a quick look around the other side, see what else is going on. So with the log flume, you have the other sort of crazy house area here. We do love that. We love the look of that, especially the stepping stones over the back, over the water. They're great. Log flume sign's been placed on the outside. Looks a fairly new fence. I'm sure it was probably put there at the end of last season, but certainly last time we come, that wasn't there. Advertising the park's log flume. And then this is sort of your main entrance. Although you can get in the back end where we started, this is sort of your main entrance to the Pleasure Land here. Which leads on to the rest of Southport over there. So as we said, park reopens on the 6th of April. There's quite a lot going on in here. Just in case you wonder where the rest of the log flume was. The rest of the log flume is right here. So the Funhouse that was here is gone. It was a booster first time we came. It was a Funhouse second time. I fully imagine they don't need a Funhouse now. They've got their own over the back. You'll notice on the waltzers, which we did slate a little bit, you'll notice the sign's fallen down slightly. We'll probably see it better around the other side. So it doesn't say Southport anymore, it says Southport. We can see that better from around here. I think we can. I think we go back a bit, we'll be able to see it. So yeah, Southport. So somehow that's already fallen down. So no signs of any new sort of permanent rides. You'd thinking if they were getting a new roller coaster or something like that, that would already be here. That would be in situ. You know, there's only a month or so to go till the park reopens. They've still got Happy Halloween up. But yes, we have a love-hate relationship with this. We do find there are some cracking rides here, some really, really good quality rides here. There are obviously some temporary rides which come out during the closed season to go on the travelling circuit. But it's the price. You know, I'm hoping we read some of the reviews of the park and most people say exactly the same. Get a wristband in. You know, we've been to Blackpool for £19.50. And we come here and for £19.50 we can get on 4 or 5 rides. It's just not good enough. You know, £20 wristband, which may seem a lot for a place like this, I think is actually really good value. Really good value. You know, people would stay, even if they did it in stages. You know, they're open generally 10 to 5. If they say 10 till 1 or 10 till 2 and you know, 1 till 5 and give you 4 hours on a wristband for 20 quid, they will make some money. The chances are people will stay around and eat afterwards as well. And that's what I really hope they do for this year. Real fingers crossed. The card system is good for your casual visitor, but it's not good enough for people that want to spend the day out with their family. It's just too expensive. But that's Southport, that's Pleasure Land, opening on the 6th of April. We say we won't be, but we will be back this year to check it out. So stay with us, make sure you subscribe, make sure you drop us a like, and we'll see you next time.